Some God on WRGN FM 88.1, Sweet Valley, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. Good afternoon. Just past the 3 o'clock, top of the 3 o'clock hour, Dan Close and Pastor Kevin Straka back with us this
Dan.
hour.
Great
Yeah,
to
good
see you
afternoon. Yeah, welcome to those listening over the air or on our social media, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Back live with you for the next hour of Share-A-Thon, $644 away from our next plateau of $53,000. Want to keep the momentum going here in this, I guess mid-afternoon now at this point.
That's right.
Yeah. And did you get some lunch?
I did.
All right, good.
So we had some good pulled pork down there. So very good, very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I always like to come out and enjoy some of the food products too, as well as the fellowship and lifting up the name of Jesus. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, most definitely. I know Terry going to be sticking around for a little bit. She'll be popping in and out because she has some business to take care of behind the scenes. But while we're on the air, she'll be popping in, and like I said, in and out over the next 60 minutes with the creaky door and all. I don't know if you're hearing that, but she's coming on camera
Part
too.
of the seasonal effects, right?
Yeah, it is what it is. So welcome back in, Terry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now you're just working on some details.
Yeah, working on some details, getting ready for tonight. We have an exciting special guest coming this afternoon, and so we want to get ready for him and make sure everything is up and running. We also have some generous donors who have proposed a match challenge, so we're getting that ready for later too.
Oh, that's
right
exciting.
now.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right. So I won't be able to be here for a long time, but just wanted to.
All right, well, that's good.
Be part of this hour, at least for a few minutes.
It's good to get a little inside scoop from the folks making it happen. You are making it happen by giving to local Christian radio, as we are listener supported and have been dating all the way back to when we went on the air over 40 years ago, back in 1984. So 41 years.
41 years.
Yeah. Wow.
This week.
Yeah. It was just this past
16th.
19th? I think the 19th. Yeah, the 19th. Hey,
That's
look
right.
at that. She can't remember her birthday, but she can remember.
I can probably remember yours, and I can remember birthdays of people I don't even know anymore. But I don't know my own.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, we're looking forward to hearing from you. 800-245-3688. Get to your phones. We'll get to music. Got the latest from Jordan Felice lined up next. Here is Can't Lose. And the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram land, I have to go back to off-air experience mode here. And Kevin, you've been already involved in this once.
Yeah.
I got to find where I'm at.
We have
there we go.
Expert skill level in waving and smiling.
Now I have to. Oh, I see. I'm not logged in like my normal self over here. I'm not getting all the factoids of like how many viewers and all that. I don't know if Terry has that information. So I'm not logged in. I can see the chats. Okay, I can see the comments. This is earlier comments. Still figuring things out here. But yeah, if you're okay, I won't TGD checking in, but we won't tell. Oh wait, I just did. We can erase that. Don't worry. We'll call you a different name out there, whoever you are listening.
Bob is a good,
Bob. Yeah, that's it. It's narrow it down to the Bobs.
Right.
Yeah. Or what were you, Pastor? Who?
Paul.
Paul. That's
Pastor
right,
Paul.
Pastor
Yeah,
Paul.
Doug was convinced that my name was Paul. So that's
too much. Oh, okay.
that'll be my alias.
Yeah, the incognito guy wants to be known as Dan, or he's yelling at me.
Oh,
maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. Well, it is Share-A-Thon. Normally not doing the live stream thing, but we are this afternoon. Did a couple hours ago as well. I think you guys were doing a match challenge last time.
We were.
That,
we did really well with that too.
Yeah.
$2,000 on the table, and with 10 minutes to spare, we broke through and doubled it to 4,000. So praise the Lord for that.
I know. Yeah. Match for match challenge,
Wonderful.
dollar for dollar match challenges are a great way to get the progress going, or as they say in Canada, the progress. Progress or progress?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna step out. I don't even know if they can hear me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can do.
She can.
I can make Terry lip sync. I'm actually going to step out.
I'm gonna step
Yeah,
out.
that's fine.
Q is gonna slide in here just so that she can keep things running.
Oh, right.
Off air.
Yeah.
Better and
Yeah.
Everyone off air can hear.
Yeah.
Special effects. And all
Oh,
that
right.
stuff.
Yeah. That's it.
Especially we get some fireworks there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Q's
Definitely want to hear that.
Q's instrumental in the whole off-air experience, and that's what we want to make sure. If you're tuning in, you're getting the best possible viewing and listening experience. Roberto checking in. Everybody's using,
Real or
AKA
stage name.
Yeah. I know. What would my stage name
I
be?
always
I
like
got
going to some of the restaurants there, and you hear the heavy accents, and you see like Bob, Sue, Tom. I'm like, I'm not so sure.
It's
I
like
believe that,
they
so.
just a little easier. Yeah, I know they do that. Like a couple cruises I've been on, and they're super nice people, but they're obviously, their name. They usually use like a different. Sometimes the family name they'll use versus their like. It's interesting.
Yeah.
The different cultures. And
I
what
could
they
see
do.
now where people would not necessarily want to be, identified because of
Right.
what's happening out there
Right.
on a negative. So
Jordan Felice and
Can't
Can't
Lose
Lose here on
WRGN's Share-A-Thon over the air or on the off-air experience, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, streaming live right now. Maybe you hopped on there. Glad to have you along with us on this Wednesday afternoon. $644 away from our next plateau. You can give online at WRGN.com or give us a call. Phone Central awaits your call at 800-245-3688. Can't see around me. I know last I looked, I think it was Betsy in there. It might have been Auburn as well. I don't know if there was a changing of the guard like there was here in studio or not.
no, I think it's been pretty static.
Okay, all right.
I see three, but I see phone lines are open.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Phone lines are wide open. With the new hour, we have some new thank you resources to send on out to you. I usually cover the CDs here, and we have a Natalie Grant CD for a gift of $35 or more to the ministry. This one called No Stranger. Natalie Grant, Christian music veteran, and we have her CD for that $35 or more gift to WRGN. We'd love to send this one out to you. Also, some books or some bundles. What do you have there, Pastor Kevin?
Well, I'm holding Dr. David Jeremiah for a gift of $200. Someone Like You, The Life of Elijah. Is this your son?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Just the name, but not the not that Elijah. Yeah.
So we have there's CDs involved as well as the guidebook there. So for a gift of $200, Dr. David Jeremiah, there's resources available to you. So it looks like it's pack full of wonderful information there.
Yeah. Thank these ministries for passing these along to us to gift to you as you give to the ministry of WRGN. You don't have to take these, but we're just offering them as a thank you as you call in with your faith promise. A faith promise of $100 or more to WRGN. You can choose the Ken Ham Daily. This is a new one. Look at it. It's like a glossy, fancy. I don't know what these printing techniques. I got to get the lingo down right because this one's, I don't know, it's very textured. Almost like you can rap to it, like a little scratchy thing going. But anyway, 365 musings, inspirations, answers.
Oh,
Ken Ham Daily.
definitely the creation perspective and all
Right,
that. So
exactly.
That's
yeah.
fascinating.
It is. It's a big one here too. I mean, but it has every day of the year in here. Therefore, the Ken Ham Daily title, appropriately named.
That's wisely done.
Yeah.
I'm also holding here, Dan. I have for a gift of $50, Faith Promise offering of $50. It's called Awaiting the Manger. It's a hard-bound book, Whispers of Advent in the Old Testament by Oceana Fleiss there. So celebrate the hope of Christmas as you witness God written through the promise of Emmanuel, God with us, into human history. Really interesting when you see things like this of how the shadows in the Old Testament are just brought forth there, and people that are bringing this forth as good resources for encouragement to many types out there. So for $50, that's available for folks too.
Yeah, one thing I was actually I forgot we were doing the whole camera thing. I was putting these up because I was trying to explain the cover, and you can even see the texture. Anyway, it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about this whole video thing going on. But very nice to see. And also we have Seeing God's Goodness. This is I guess a series,
And Megan Hill, 31-day devotionals for life. This one about contentment. There you go. Gift of $25 or more to WRGN. You can choose that resource here in this hour. And it's not over yet, right?
But wait, there's more. So for $100, as I hold up the books
Oh,
to
look
be
at you,
to
yeah.
be viewable
There you go.
we have Helen Roseveare, Do Great Things for God, the doctor who kept going no matter what. So an illustrated story here for encouragement there. And also Alistair Begg, C is for Christian, and A to Z treasury of who we are in Christ, with illustrations associated with too. So once again, for a faith promise offering of $100, both of these hardbound books can be yours as a wonderful gift for the upcoming season too.
Yeah, there you go. So that's this hour of Share-A-Thon. Once again, you don't have to take these, just offering them as you call in and make your faith promise. We thank the ministries for passing them along to us here to share.
Yeah, no charge to WRGN, right?
No, it's all they're gifting us to then pass along as a resource to you, our faithful listeners. We do have some news from Phone Central to report and some progress on our giving. We'll get to that news right after Brandon Lake and Praise You Anywhere. Eardrums out.
Yeah, that was a whoo.
Yeah, I guess typically I must be logged in as myself on here because I'm not seeing like the viewers and things like that. I can't click on that information. I can see the chat, but I can't see, how many or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for some reason it's asking me to log in.
Do you see that up there on yours?
Oh,
because I have that on mine.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing this. See, okay. So yeah, you can
because I can toggle. I have the whole tabs on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping that one up there until we get the a match challenge.
Yeah. We can give that update when we get back.
Okay.
And we are we did cry.
Busted another one. Get some fireworks.
So we can do a little firework unpacking. Yeah.
Did that say memoir?
Memoir, yes. Yeah, it's kind of like it's like Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. What else? The other letters are, and I tried to some of them are taped up there. I guess some of them didn't get taped. Yeah,
I think one came down in midair. I was like,
yeah, the breezes are blowing, but yeah, we're.
Thank you for putting my chair over here as opposed to over there.
There you go.
Yeah, right. Take an O to the head or an N to the head. Yeah, it would make for interesting video. That's for sure. Watch out for the flying vowels.
Well, it just
or
really entices folks to view online.
Yeah,
letters falling and who's it going to hit this time? So
yeah, I'm curious if I'm allowed to log in. I forget what my login. Oh, now I don't know if I got kicked out. Oh, continue as WRGN. Hold on, let me try this. I don't know. I just clicked the. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I wrecked. Oh, I think I did. I think I worked it. Or is it telling me to log in?
I can invite your email.
That's interesting. I wonder if I had. I thought I had. Join me on StreamYard. What am I in? I'm in as WRGN. I don't know. Am I out of the studio now?
We don't have
left.
video.
Yeah. Hold on.
Kind of an out of body.
I'll break it good.
Technical difficulties.
It's just me. Muting myself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to see here. Oh, there. I got all the stuff I need. Now I can see. Now I can see the viewers and the likes and all that inside information. I love it. I don't know. I just felt left out of the loop with that. I'm used to having that for Connect, and to not have it, to get taken away.
Disconnected, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think we lost some of our resources here.
Oh, we did? We're
Journal
losing resources
and
now?
Mother-daughter bundle and the kids book bundle.
Oh, my.
I believe is this the kids book bundle?
That would be the kids bundle. Yep.
Okay, for the $100. Yep, perfect. So,
yeah.
I should probably take this one off.
All right, we're coming out here in about 10 seconds from Brandon Lake and Praise You Anywhere. Glad to have y'all with us on YouTube and for Instagram. Brandon Lake, Praise You Anywhere here on Share-A-Thon. Awesome God. Dan Close and Pastor Kevin Straka. freshly retired, I guess we can still call it.
Yes.
I mean, it's within like.
This is an awesome year for me too, because this is my first official retirement year. Last year was a partial year.
Oh, okay.
This year it's
a full all in.
The full year, so that retire from state and full-time ministry, and now for some reason I have less time than I had before. Why is that? How is that possible? But yet the things that you want to do now, fill up the time and
right.
such as being here, and this was actually one of the goals that. Upon retirement, Rochelle and I talked that we'd like to be part of the Friends group and to participate and to help out. And so it opens up just more opportunities. Like during the day, I would be behind another desk.
Right.
But today, here we are, and thanking the Lord for the opportunity to be able to lift up the goal that of praising Jesus here through the radio station of 41 years.
Yeah.
So wonderful to be a part of it again. Thank you again for inviting me.
Well, we thank you for taking time out of your busier schedule now that you're retired and coming on out helping with Share-A-Thon. It is great to have you, Pastor Kevin, and great to see you. That's for sure. Sometimes I'm wondering how many people, because you've been on many Share-A-Thons. And I know you have had webcams in the past,
right.
and I'm sure you've been on them. But I people might be, I wonder what he looks like.
Yeah,
see that,
and then
the thick mane of hair.
We'll go
Is
back
that
to
Fabio.
He says you have the face for radio. I said,
I know, okay. I do. That's for sure. Yeah, 800-245-3688. We did hear from Phone Central, and how about you give us a report?
We have Ellen from Dallas. Thank you so much. $600 Faith Promise Renewing Insta-gift.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
you threw even an Insta-gift on me. I wasn't ready, but there we go.
There we go. Now you're on your game.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And they said, I appreciate Terry giving me a birthday month shout out.
Yes,
thank you for the friendship there, and everyone at the radio station loves New Life Live and is getting that journal and mother-daughter bundle and setting aside February 6th of 2026 in thanks for God's grace and abundance in her life as a birthday.
Oh, yes.
Special days for Faith Promises,
day sponsor.
A day sponsor there is a wonderful idea, whether it be yours or for somebody else or other significant events there. So it's just a great opportunity to again, choose that day and say, Lord, this is the day that I'm investing in. And I just thank you so much for the investment that is going to be multiplied now and help out for that day. Think about it. That day is her day that she is now being able to reach 8 billion people worldwide when you include the internet.
I mean, really,
in addition to. So thank you so much, Ellen. Appreciate it.
Possibilities out there. And Ellen choosing her birthday as her day sponsorship in February of next year. We also want to give a big round of applause to Noxon and Joe and Debbie. Not just new givers, but Insta givers as well. Yeah, and that is great to see the bright red flag here in the studio that we see when we get new givers to the ministry. So thank you, Joe and Debbie from Noxon. They're getting the kids book bundle.
That's right. Yeah, I was advertising there on online for people to see, and they took advantage of that.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy that resource or make it a gift for somebody else. Thank you.
Yeah. And so for all that recent activity, we came through a plateau. So Kevin's rubbing a couple of stones together. That's how, making some flames here to light off the fireworks. Gotta love it. Going through the $53,000 plateau, 27.2 away on the progress there. So, to be precise, 27.2% to the overall goal, $944 away from our next plateau. And that would be the $54,000 plateau. So we would love to see that crossed over. Hey, why not even get to a big 5K plateau before the 4 o'clock hour, which gives us about 40 minutes to get there.
I think we can do that.
I think so.
We just need to hear from the different areas, whether it be Wilkes-Barre or Tunkhannock or Lehigh Valley. Anywhere, any of the county areas. Do you ever look to see how many counties we actually?
You know what? That's a great question. And I
know
in
Columbia.
Yeah, there's Lackawanna. 2 for sure. Lackawanna, a little bit of Lackawanna, down here. Yeah.
I know all the Northeast.
You're doing better than I am. I'm just like, yeah, that's one. Yep,
so let's hear from every county.
Yeah, why not? Or counties, towns. I mean, we could do a translator, if you're Berwick, Bloomsburg, if you're listening down, like Kevin said, in the Lehigh Valley, Scranton, Tunkhannock, let's see, Wilkes-Barre, of course, down in the valley, out here in the back mountain, 88.1, the main frequency.
Love to hear from you.
Yeah, or again, if you're listening over the internet, hey, if you're tuning in on the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on the socials, give us a chat. I know we've seen some people checking in there as well and applauding the radio fireworks.
Amen.
As well as we're looking forward to keeping things moving here on this Wednesday afternoon. 800-245-3688. Get to your phones and we'll get to more music. Got some Sanctus Real queued up next for you. My God, it's still the same. There we go.
There we go.
Phone ringy dingy, phone ringy dingy.
So we got a day sponsor there.
Oh, we did. Oh my goodness!
Look at that.
It's moving quick.
Lunch
Can't even
break with Dan Close. No.
Oh, whoa! What? Oh boy. That's got to be. There's got to be. I don't know. That's. That's. I don't know. It's anonymous, so I'd be kept anonymous if I had admitted lunch break's my favorite. That's for sure. I definitely would have done that. Yeah. No. This is, what's your favorite show? Lunch break. What's your name? I don't want to tell you.
Thanks, Mom.
How about Connect? No. Don't want to. Yeah, man. I'm hearing that phone going.
No,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Joe's call.
Oh boy. Hey Don, just saying some hellos. Lots of Dons out there. There's a couple Dons at the same time. Some firework emojis coming through.
I like it. Yeah.
Oh, TG. Oh, I mean, Dan checking in from work. Or Bob, as we said.
Yeah.
That's my middle name. Oh, Robert. So Dan Bob. We'll call Dan Bob checking in. And we got. Oh, although now, yeah, there you go. Now Hugh's putting up the quotes.
Sorry.
You're selling them out.
I apologize.
He says we got a handsome crew. Voices for radio and faces for the front page. Am I in cuffs?
Oh, boy.
Am I in handcuffs?
Guess who's what?
There's got to be a relationship here somewhere.
I don't know. Well, TGD's he was out this morning toward the library. I don't know if he said that it was his first visit out here or not. He must. I mean, at least to the library.
In the upper.
Oh, in the upper. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll get some more. Even though we kind of gave you a preview of the day sponsor coming through, Anonymous.
Now, does that take us through another plateau?
Close.
No, it does not.
We're so close.
But ever so close to some more fireworks. Yeah. Now speaking of fireworks, so, and I know you would agree to this, Pastor Kevin, but back in the day, you could only really see fireworks like on the 4th of July, and now it's like
now they're
any
legal
day.
And
they're all over the place anytime.
you
So
go down to
would
the
you
city
say?
here and see them often? Sometimes you're wondering, are they fireworks?
Yeah. Well, there is that as well. There's that mystery included. But now, would you say they are less special nowadays, or more like just? I mean, I don't get out. I usually post baseball games. I'll see up the Rail Riders is usually my firework things. But back in the day, it was like can't miss.
Yeah, exactly.
Kirby Park.
I think you
4th of July.
have a little bit of a watering down there, and perhaps that people can go purchase their own. And like
there
we
is that.
We live in South Wilkes-Barre by the river, and so there's a lot of folks that will just go up to the dike there and launch their own. So
yeah,
where it used to be the Kirby Park or the other
Sanctus Real, my God, is still the same. Hopping over from the off-air experience, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for Share-A-Thon. You can join us there as well. Looking forward to seeing you over there. Air quotes, seeing you. You could see us, see the goings on here in the studio. And, well, we give a little previews on our progress as well. You get a little information in advance. And you want to handle what we just heard?
Sure. We thank the anonymous donor giver partner from Larksville there that did a $600 faith promise, a day sponsor, a renewing Insta-gift.
There, I was on it. I was
perfect.
On it that
you
time.
were on there. And favorite program, Lunch Break with Dan Close.
Checks in the mail.
It's one of those, they gave the faith promise, and I'm going to give it right back to them.
There we go.
For saying lunch, although they're anonymous, so I guess I can't give it right back to them.
Well, that's well appreciated. Well appreciated.
Like I shared with you when we learned of that, I said, yeah, I'd be anonymous too if I had admitted lunch break was my fave. So
Boy.
anyway,
No, you do a fine job.
Oh.
I enjoy all of the personalities there, and you definitely have a lot of personality, so we appreciate that. And they're going to be getting the journal resource. Appreciate that as
nice.
a day
Nice.
sponsor on February 14th. Boy, that's a day of love right there.
Wow.
So, Carol Thomas birthday from the family there.
Oh,
so
nice.
Thank you so much again for your giving from Larksville there. And again, hey, we heard from Luzerne County there. There's a representative. So if we can get some more
right.
of the county areas there, we appreciate that. So please do keep the momentum going as we draw closer to our next plateau.
Larksville, one of the 3 places that I've lived.
Oh.
Started off in Kingston, then
Mhm.
hopped on over to Larksville in the early 90s, and then now out to Shavertown for the last 25 years.
Try coming to our side of the river sometime.
I do make the trek over for the skate.
Okay.
Catch some trains. We do some rail fanning over on that side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
All the tracks are over there.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I know.
Other side of the tracks. We go.
Literally, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We come to the other side of the tracks and visit you. Yeah. Well, glad to have Pastor Kevin with us here in this hour of Share-A-Thon. Now, you were mentioned earlier, you retired from your day job. You're bivocational, though, as far as
Yes,
pastoring. And so now, how's that working out? You have more time then to, not work, but be at the church and do things?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have various projects that are going on, labor intensive type projects.
Mhm.
That's we're appreciating the helpers that have been coming out there. So I find myself getting involved with that, contacting contractors and things of this sort.
Right.
And now getting involved in some of the other ministries. We there's the homeless shelters that are opening up and things like that. There's
Mhm.
a church down in the valley now that we're going to be partnering with on Monday nights on a weekly basis or monthly basis, different Mondays.
Yeah.
So it's just neat to as you move from one chapter of your life, the Lord opens up other opportunities and
Mhm.
doors. And so what happened, during that first 34 years there and all that, with 26 of them pastoring and all that, I'd say, well, how did I do that? Well, number one, by the grace of God. Number two, is what was needed at the time. And now there's a different need here, just as WRGN has a new need every year.
Right.
So you figure for the 41st year here, you're looking at, if all of the same givers stepped up to the plate, that would be wonderful. But we know that people move and other life experiences happen. And so it may be a new season in your life now, and we invite you to come to partner alongside there. And if I could share just a couple verses
Sure.
with you, Dan, there.
Yeah.
When we think about our God is an awesome God there, I was looking that up in the Bible, looking for the word, and you get the root word of awesome is awe, that reverential fear.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 times in the Bible, the word awe is used. In Psalm 4, stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed, be still. So you have this idea of prayer, standing in awe. Psalm 33:8, let all the earth fear the Lord, let the inhabitants of the world stand in awe. A worship of just, how magnificent and powerful the Lord is before us there in a worshipful sense. And then Psalm 119:61 says, the princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart standeth in awe of thy word. So something associated with the Bible there. So it's interesting, the 3 times the word awe is used, it's always stand in awe.
Right.
And so we think of standing, and well, why do we stand? Well, that's a sign of respect for who you are. That somebody of importance walks in, we would stand in their presence. We will all stand before the Lord. Israel, when God appeared to them, they stood before him there. And so we just see this idea of having that deep respect for him, that we can stand in awe and we can stand together as we partner alongside. And we just see how, as believers, how the Lord is doing such magnificent things in our lives. Once you know Jesus as Savior, wow, life is completely different. Perspectives, everything changes. You have the hope of heaven. You have the assurance of salvation. You have that joy that's the Spirit of God in you, and you develop and grow in that worshipful spirit. that awe, that deep respect that you have. But it says to stand in awe, to have that idea of just kind of respecting him in a way where we can stand together as partners in the ministry. And so I encourage people to take a stand for the Lord with WRGN and the ministry and the partnership that comes, so that we can together just say, our God is an awesome God. And so just everybody having that part and joining together and standing together, that we can just all, in essence, when it's all said and done, to say amen, just watching how the Lord's used not just us individually, but collectively as partnerships in ministry, and the connections that WRGN certainly connects with everybody literally in the area. And so we really appreciate that. And I want to encourage our listeners to, when you consider our God as an awesome God, take that stand now, pick up that phone, go online, gather up that loose change. I was encouraging folks there, but make that decision to stand for him today, and just be a blessing and come alongside the ministry here. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, right. And we're helping the saints, the ones that know Jesus already, but also the ones who have never heard the gospel. I mean, I know, in reaching out to Eric, even there's, the Kirby Center recently getting tickets. The guy Terry was talking to, she pretty much had to explain to him the story of Noah. It was like a Sunday school class she was having. It just kind of came just in their conversation, but something you just assume, everybody knows about that, but that's not the case.
No.
It was an eye opener for me, realizing that not just here in this area, but obviously we know in the world that people need to know about the good news of Jesus Christ. So think of those people. If you're like, I've been a Christian since I was 10 or whatever. Give, though, for those who don't know him and don't know that joy and that peace that surpasses all understanding. We provide that each and every day here on WRGN, and it's all thanks to your faithful support. 800-245-3688. Get those phones ringing. We get to Johnny Diaz with Joy. Nicely done. Now, we have a Donald. I don't know if I don't recall seeing him in. He's new. I mean, I know he was checked in earlier when we were on. Good afternoon, Donald.
Is it a Kurth?
It is Donald Kurth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from our church.
Nice.
So he's our sound technician.
Oh, good.
Facebook kind of guy. So
excellent.
Tell him the Pastor Kevin says, "Hi, Donald. Don't know how to use Facebook, but thank you."
Oh, you're not a Facebooker?
No, I'm none of that stuff.
That's okay.
I can answer. I can look online. I can see a Facebook, but I've never done.
You know enough, yeah.
He is the one that connects us to live stream and things like that.
Oh, good. Well, and that's great, and that's
tech dude.
It is so cool. Exactly that God brings the
do.
right people around
I
that
don't
know
even
what
try.
they're doing in the whatever He has gifted them with, or given them a passion about. So yeah, He didn't say, hey, Pastor Kevin, do up our Facebook page. What? The what book? But you get the people, around
I keep
you.
my face in one book.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool to see even here with just the handful of people staff wise here, like I know where I shouldn't be dabbling, well, number one, down in the library, speaking of books, but, anyway. But other areas, I was like, I think I can handle that. And others, it's like, I'm going to stand back on that one. But, and again, the other thing, we could never do everything that has to go on, especially not just the Share-A-Thon, but just day to day without our great volunteers like Pastor Kevin and those on the phones behind us, and the ones preparing the meals for us, and the ones just coming in to encourage us. And it's just great to see the body of Christ come together.
Yeah. And you think about even like it says in the book of Acts, there Paul was lowered down in the baskets.
Yeah.
Somebody's pulling that rope.
Right.
Well, what if nobody's pulling the rope? Well, there goes the basket. Down it goes.
Free fall. Yeah.
End of the great apostles. There. So you need people to take and do things that we might dismiss, but so necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody can do everything.
No,
we need everyone.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if you're trying to do it all yourself, burn out. You enough's that. But coming along, helping each other.
Amen.
And it does. It makes the load lighter, and that's why every
dollar matters. It's
Yes, it
I
does.
can't be the big whatever, a day sponsor or whatever. Doesn't matter. You don't
Mm.
have to be. We're just whatever God has laid on your heart to give to the
Sure.
ministry.
Just considering those little steps, as I said earlier, it's a marathon is one step at a time. That's what
Mhm.
Share-A-Thon is the marathon.
Yeah,
So
Share-A-Thon
one
marathon.
step of a
Right,
not just a plateau, but a giving amount.
right. Johnny Diaz and Joy here on WRGN's Share-A-Thon. Awesome God. Again, big thanks to Pastor Kevin for coming out here on day number 1. Not just your only day, though, now that you're
No.
a retiree.
Yeah.
Did you
So,
get all the swag, like, I'm retired, or the big retirement hat?
I
Or
did. I got the legend has retired hats, a couple
Yeah.
cups and things like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was nice. It was very kind of my coworkers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like one of those things. You just have to have at least one piece of retirement swag.
Absolutely.
Whether you wear it a lot or just one and done, that's fine too. You have it. You have it in the rotation there if you ever need to break it out.
I like it. I like it. It was a good thing to be able to wear something like that and say, yes, it's done.
Yeah, for sure.
Time to move
Sure.
on to the next chapter.
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. We think
So,
a part of that chapter is here at WRGN, and
mhm,
I know we saw you out at the skate on Columbus Day.
mhm.
I mean, you were at the ticket
We were.
window, right?
Rochelle and I were handling the like the pre-orders and
Yeah,
the
rentals,
skate rental
yeah.
tickets and stuff like that. And we didn't mess up too badly. So
Well, that's good.
we double checked with Heather. She said, "No, we renewed your contract for another President's Skate."
Come back out on
Yeah,
President's Day.
so we
yeah.
enjoyed it. It's just wonderful seeing it. Nice turnout too.
Yeah.
Real nice turnout, which we praise the Lord for. So it was a good response by the community, and again, Christian music. I can't say enough that get out of the secular world. Stuff that we feast on or are surrounded by, and get in a wholesome environment,
Mhm.
things that are encouraging, and then you see other believers and encourage one another, and when they fall down on the ground, you encourage them as you lift them off the and I said that's why I don't skate anymore.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. There's a good reminder right there. Yeah. But that's one of the many things we do throughout the year. I mean, obviously broadcasting each and every day, but doing these outreaches and ministry, the skates, or
Mhm.
maybe the yard sale in
Oh, that
June.
was great. Yeah.
And also the Ride for Radio with Tim. He loves to do the motorcycle thing. So you know
Mhm.
what? Yeah, why not tie it into a little get together, some fellowship, a post ride lunch, and then a nice, beautiful ride throughout Northeast PA when they do that in July. And again, of course, the big one here, Share-A-Thon, now
That's right.
through Saturday. Come on
Mhm.
out, pay us a visit. Open house. Running up till 8 o'clock tonight, getting underway at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, running until Saturday at 1 on air. Of course, we're doing the Saturday afternoon, tailgate celebration.
It's
And
nice. Yeah.
yeah, maybe we'll do some field goal kicking or something. Get
There you
a
go.
couple posts out there. Maybe not. I don't know about that. If they'll go out on the highway, that wouldn't be too safe.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Good point.
Yeah, we'll have hamburgers and hot dogs, but that gets
check with the
underway.
insurance writer before you do
Yeah,
anything, so.
we might get the thumbs down on that. I'm sure that's not a great idea. 800-245-3688. That's a great idea. Call us
Amen.
up. Head over to WRGN.com.
Fireworks are a great idea today.
They
too.
are a
So,
great idea. And right now in our progress, we are $344
Right.
away from that $54,000 plateau. So that's what, about $350-ish. So like $30 a month would push us there. If that's something that you can do, and God
Mhm.
has laid on your heart to give, now's the time to give. Push us through that next plateau here on Share-A-Thon.
Now's the time in between we'll call it the rush hours of lunch and dinner, and again to hear from different counties, different towns, wherever that you'd like to represent your area, and to say, I am supporting WRGN, and as a believer in my area, I want to be part of the light of this area, not just in my neck of the woods, but from the whole Northeast PA, and going across the internet there. That's something that you can do, and you can shine your light just by standing in awe with the Lord here. As you go to the phone, you go online to be able to pledge any amount to support the ministry of WRGN, which of course lifts up one name and one name only, Jesus.
There you go. Amen. And you can join us on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, streaming live right now on Share-A-Thon. We're headed there as we head to music over the air. Chris Tomlin, How Good It Is. With this song, actually. Huh?
It's a good song.
Yeah. It's new. Oh, sorry. There you go. There, that. Did I
we
get
saw
it?
him down in the Reading area.
Oh, did you at the
Yeah, so-
arena or
wasn't Santander? It was another one down there.
they have a theater too? I think.
It wasn't a theater. It was more of it was an arena, but it wasn't the Santander.
No, really.
So I have
Reading.
to. I'm not sure where, but he was pretty surprising to me. Like kind of humble. He just kind of come out and just like almost like wanting to relate to the crowd and stuff like that. And of course,
Well,
the runways that he went out there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as people are like leaving, he's like still up there and just kind of waving and all that. Whereas oftentimes people just exit stage left. And
Yeah.
I thought that was a pretty nice of him just to keep that FaceTime out there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you're a big concert guy.
We like the Kingdom Bound.
I was going to say, did you make it up there this past
we did,
summer? Yeah.
and had a great time, with that, and saw different ones. Let's see, I had the
Oh, you had to list? Yeah, yeah, really. That's
Brown
a
West and all that. So Ann Wilson, Colton
Oh.
Dixon, Passion on Monday, Matthew West, Rain Collective Tuesday, Skillet, We Are Messengers, Riley Clemens Wednesday,
wow.
and then my favorite is Paul Balash, the Worship Tent on
Oh, wow.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So got to interact with him.
I know there
lunch
was-
there and all.
I think I don't know if I think it was last fall there was talk of trying to get Paul Balash coming
Yeah, we
locally.
almost-
Oh, you
he
were the
was
one. You
supposed
were
to
the
be here
one. That's
October.
right.
Yeah, I was able to kind of make a connection.
Yeah.
and I've been texting him back and forth, and he had a live.
That was
recording.
last year, right?
It was.
Yeah.
He was like October was our goal
Yeah.
here,
yeah.
and he said, well, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but Integrity Music booked him for a live CD recording last night.
Oh,
It
really?
occurred in Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
and
wow.
so he said, he just couldn't work it out. With
Right,
us.
right.
So I shot him an email and said, February, please. So still working on it.
Well, that's good, though.
He told
And-
me, he said, well, one of these days. So he didn't give me a no. He said someday.
Oh, okay,
So I was
okay.
able to talk to him afterwards there.
Got him on the way, or got him on the radar.
Working him,
Yeah,
Working him.
but you did catch him at Kingdom Bound then.
Yeah,
When was
yeah,
that?
we
Was
were-
that July or August?
That was end of July.
End of July. All right.
July.
Mhm. All right.
So I was like front row recording and stuff like that. And so I was able to kind of get some shout outs and stuff like that. It was very
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
cool. So hopefully, praying for that to come through and come to one of, the larger churches in the area that everybody could enjoy
Yeah.
a night of ministry with him.
Yeah, it's great when and I like the fact too that the Kirby Center is getting a little bit more. They're always busy with stuff going on, like they're just constantly doing. But Michael W. Smith there last
Mhm.
month, Need to Breathe coming up in early November. Amy Grant was even
She
there
was
like a
just
week
in between,
beyond,
yeah.
in between the two. That one fell through the cracks for us, but what can you do? But looking forward to Need to Breathe ticket giveaways. We
Mhm.
did connect a week or two ago, and
Right.
I know still have some coming up next week.
Yeah, Tim said that they're gonna have do the
Yeah, Wake Up
tomorrow.
Right. They got something lined up. I know Lunch Break does as well. How good it is. That one from Chris Tomlin here on Your Good News Network, WRGN. It's our annual Share-A-Thon, setting aside our regular programming to bring you the needs of Your Good News Network. And we've had a good first afternoon here. Got about 16 minutes left here in this hour, and we would love to blow through another plateau or two. Or just $344 away from the next plateau and lighting off some more fireworks. And beyond that, it's one of those the 5Kers as we get to do a little extra something
Yeah,
for
that's
those.
true.
Yeah, and that would be nice.
I'd love to hear one of those going on.
Yeah, I have not been in studio yet for one of those, but I know we've gone through a few thus far here on day number one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pastor Kevin along with us. I'm having what church are you with now? Over
Word
on
of God
Hazel.
Bible Church on Hazel Street.
Yeah. I knew you did the little name change, but
Yeah,
a
about
couple-
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Did the name change just to Independent Bible Church there. So we wanted the name to reflect just who we are as opposed to the original founding of 142 years ago.
Wow.
So it was one of the like coal miner type churches.
Yeah.
that people settled with ethnicities and backgrounds and all that and languages.
Mhm.
And of course, everything's become so much more assimilated now.
Mhm.
And,
Right.
So yeah, but the same place, same location, and got some neat things going on there. So we're thankful for all the believers that are coming around. And again, being in the city church, there you got any direction.
Oh my word, yeah.
Any direction you can
Mhm.
go, and there's ministry opportunities. So
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
the Lord's planted us, and we're thankful for it.
Good. Well, we're thankful that you're out here once again this year helping out with our Share-A-Thon, 800-245-3688. $344 away from that next plateau. Lots of ways to listen, of course, over the air. Talk about our translators in the areas where we are in earlier in the hour, either Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Tunkhannock, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Lehigh Valley. But you can listen online, WRGN.com. You can listen on your smartphones. Working on Beyond Share-A-Thon, finally firing up an app.
Oh,
yeah, which is going to be great. Kind of got in with
how would that work?
How will it work?
Yeah.
No, we're working through it to
Okay.
get to how it's going to work. But it's going to be, I think it's going to be really great once we can, because essentially you'll download the app and then you play right from there, your smartphone, instead of going elsewhere. Not that you can't go elsewhere right now, and you can.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's what I need.
Yeah, it'll be easy peasy.
Yeah.
Even a non-Facebook guy can handle it.
I absolutely
Yeah.
need that. That's right. Either that or I just turn it over to my kids. Say,
Well, there you go.
Please
Here.
do it on my phone.
Yeah, take this technology and make it work for me. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, anyway, yeah, where that's on the horizon. I'm not going to make any promises on that, but I would love to see something, and it's possible, like for like a Christmas present time. Here you go, our gift to you, a WRGN app.
And these are probably all things that when people support WRGN, that some innovations and advancements like that become available because, again, simple things like funding, and these things cost money, but
Right.
But the reality is that the dividends that they pay are eternal dividends.
Exactly.
So we appreciate the investment that you make, even as we see advances and staying up current with the technology. And as again, the next generations that come are so technology
Right.
oriented, as opposed to us with hammers and chisels and
What are
cups between with wires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Smoke signals.
Yeah. No, you're going back further. Although I did, have you clanging two stones together before to light the fireworks. So yeah, little caveman speak. Yeah, sure. Fire. All right, get to your phones, 800-245-3688. Or if you're not technologically challenged, head over to WRGN.com.
Or walk down the street and just come in.
There you go. That works as well. Yeah, here's some Big Daddy Weave, The Lion and the Lamb. Yeah, we have a great provider we're working with. They're, Cirrus Streaming is what their name is, but they provide, app
Nice.
support and things like that. So I
So
started
download the app. put it on
started
the phone
the ball rolling with them. Need a little technological bridge to close the gap there in order to provide that officially. But had Share-A-Thon not be coming up so quick, I could have got rolling on it a little, easier. But I figured, well, that's a post-share project.
Okay.
So
you think by Christmas or the New Year?
I'm hoping. I mean, especially let's see, it's only October 22nd. It'd be a nice thing to tie into Christmas time.
I think so.
And let's see. I mean, they seem to be, the communication I've had with them early on, they're very responsive. And it was through them that I learned, okay, what we have here in studio to give to them in order to get the audio out. The equipment we have right now doesn't provide that. So we're working to get that equipment so that the technology, as you said, it's ever changing,
Right.
Different ways to deliver things. And it's like, okay. The language behind the scenes, sometimes updates and,
Having one piece of equipment talk to another.
Right. You just have to get
updated. And,
yeah. But seeing what they've done with other stations that use them as a service, it's like, well, yeah, that's okay. We want to go that route.
I think having an app, again.
Yeah.
I see it just on the simple things that I can do that I would use.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yep.
Just so much easier.
Yeah. And again, it's an easy way to just share. Hey, yeah, here's the app. That's when somebody says, oh, can you download this app for whatever? And I'm like, okay. And I go there. And of course you type in a certain keyword and it like maybe brings up 4 choices. I'm like, oh, which one? Is it the one with the red logo or is it the one with the yellow? It's like, oh, it's the red one, because I don't want to download the wrong app. But
right.
So go to the WRGN app. Yeah, it's on the horizon.
Okay.
We're trusting by Christmas time. It's a good target.
Yeah.
Sometime in December. Stay tuned. You've heard it here, sort of first.
Here first.
So Don mentioning a harvest outreach.
Mhm.
Is that
Yeah, and for the world calls it Halloween, we call it ministry opportunity.
so you're doing
they would come, as the kids are trick or treating, we set up
Yeah.
tables because we're right there in the city, and
so you do it right on the 31st.
right outside the
Nice,
front door, and
sweet.
inevitably we'll get like a family 2 or 3 that'll return.
Mm-hmm.
And we do follow-ups, take information, prayer requests,
Right.
and distribute things in addition to hot chocolate, candies, cupcakes, and all
Right,
that
right,
stuff, too.
right.
So that's our
Nice.
That's for us, our next significant event.
Yeah,
Harvest
no, that's
outreach,
nice.
we call it, 'cause we don't like the word Halloween, so we use harvest
No,
outreach.
that's yeah.
It is harvest season.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and you're there. I mean,
If they're
everybody's
coming to our doorstep, then we better do something. about it.
right. Yeah,
Not just like
yeah. If you windows are dark that night, you're get out
stick
there.
opportunity.
That is a perfect opportunity to do it. That's for sure. Yeah.
The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
we need more.
Yep, sir.
Sign up sheet, and so that empty lines there. Let's go, folks.
There you go.
Exactly,
So sign up,
exactly.
guys, if you want to.
Yeah, Mage was checking in. I don't know if he's still out there on this off-air experience, but that big thumbs up from Mage on Facebook. Thank you. We'll be seeing the crew out here. I think Friday. Yeah. Big Daddy Weave, the Lion and the Lamb here on WRGN Share-A-Thon 2025. Awesome God, celebrating His goodness for 41 plus years now here in Northeast Pennsylvania, getting to share that good news of Jesus Christ. All thanks to your faithful support. Looking forward to seeing that support continue
Mhm.
as we head into 2026.
Hard to believe we were there, but you know what?
Yeah.
The Lord just continues to help us to march on generation by generation. And again, don't assume anything.
Right.
Especially if you were a giver previously there, don't assume that there's a renewal that automatically takes place as some of these subscriptions might be.
Right.
We're so conditioned that way there that until you tell them to stop, they don't. No, just the opposite. WRGN does not renew unless you call in and you raise that hand and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to forget about this. I want to make sure this is important. And it absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
And so raise that hand now during Share-A-Thon there and say, I am renewing, or I want to be a new giver, or I want to, possibly increase, or whatever the reason is. And so please go ahead and let yourself to be part of the parade that's coming along here. That is just growing bigger and bigger as each hour goes by, and the plateaus are rising there. And we're so grateful for all that have given so far, and are looking forward to the ones that are yet to check in that we know are listening. So please call. Now is the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like you bring up that point of the year-to-year giving, how we don't assume that, because things change, situations change. You said earlier,
Sure.
people move out of the area or whatever, and I know there have been people that have moved out of the area, and whether it's relatively close, an hour or two away, or it's state, down in Texas or up in New England, wherever the case may be. But the good news is you can still listen online, and we have had those people who, it's a little piece of home. I know there was a family that moved down to Florida a couple of years back. Used to be volunteers at Phone Central here for Share-A-Thon, and when they moved, they're like, we're gonna listen, and that's great. And that's the beauty of the tool of the internet out there, and being able to listen, online. And that gives us a broader audience out there, and broader ability to get the word out of the good news of Jesus Christ. Thanks to your faithful support. 800-245-3688. Call in right now to Share-A-Thon. Here's Lincoln Brewster. Oxygen. Itchy eye. There we go. Took care of it.
Jane Featherman is tuned in on Instagram, and she asked
Jane.
where we are in Share-A-Thon. And how
Okay. Well, Jane, right now we are at $344 away from the $54,000 plateau, which puts us about 27.5% overall to our goal of 195,000.
Yes, sir. 195.
Thank you. And 141,344 left in the overall picture. But look into that next plateau, $344 away. So thanks for. I know that's one of my things. One of my pet peeves when you tune into more over the radio than television for like a sport, when they're not giving you the score of the game. You know, especially
What is it?
Yeah, come on, tell me. Yeah, I know with TV, you get the little score bug up there, and you're good. But even back in the day when they didn't put that up there, you kind of had to wait.
Sure.
It's like, all right, where are we? What are we doing?
Making good progress too, if you think about it, because if we just call it 3 days, we know it's 3.
Yeah, right.
But so wanting to be about a third of the way, that's not too far away now. 27.5% is. So, 60 some odd thousand, 63, it would be a wonderful goal for the day. I think 195,000 for the day would be an excellent goal. Just saying. But,
I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah. If I had to do Connect tomorrow, I would not complain. If I had to do lunch break tomorrow, I would not complain. Yeah. I mean, as great as it is to see people coming out and doing this. We could just make it make it the next 2 days, just like full on party days
for a few days.
Why not?
Tailgate for the
Tell
rest
Tim
of
to
the week.
tell Tim to load up on the smash burgers.
Yeah. Let's smash burger it up for 3 days. Smash-a-thon.
Yeah.
Well, burger eating contests out in the parking lot. That'd be. Wonder who would. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Yeah, I don't even know how those competitive eaters do that. That's like. Anyway. Although it's usually, no, not that hot dogs are any better. They're probably even worse.
Joey Chestnut there.
Oh, yeah. I know,
how
right?
they do that.
Yeah. At what point in your life do you realize, man, I, number one, want to try it. Number two, wow, I'm really good at this.
I want to be a competitive food eater.
I had it last night. Eli had a little chorus concert thing at school. And always they're anytime there's something like that, he and his buddy, they're like, let's go to McDonald's. For ice cream or something. And is our song over? No. Okay. We just have a low spot. And I'm like, yeah, we'll go. And of course it's, 8:30 ish last night. And I had no reason to want McDonald's fries or a hot caramel sundae, but there I was. Just, I know there's something in the air. You step in there and it's like French fries.
They do
them.
that. They have the smell or the taste or something.
And I tell you what, they were good. 45 minutes later, I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I did it.
But we did.
My mom and I went to Wendy's last night for Frosties.
Oh, yeah. They're doctoring them up.
Yeah.
Lincoln Brewster with Oxygen here on WRGN. It is Share-A-Thon, Awesome God, the theme this year. Might have to cue that song up, the Phil Wickham song, our theme song, as we wrap up this hour. Wow, that was a quick hour. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. But it's ending on a great note.
Great
note.
We got some news. You want to share that news?
Sure.
Okay.
We appreciate Ed and Dawn from Mountaintop there. And they've chosen to renew through an Insta gift.
Oh, beautiful.
$600 day sponsor for July 25th, 2026. Ed and Don's wedding anniversary, 34 years. Congratulations for that.
Wow. We'll give a little round of applause there for that.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
In advance. We trust you'll get there.
Yep. And so they're renewing, and they say, we love all the programs and appreciate the mission of the station. And of course, we know that mission is to lift up the name of Jesus, to encourage the saved, and to reach out to a lost and dying world there too. So congratulations, to them being a part of the ministry here and putting us over the plateau. We're so thankful for that. And I just had that faith that we were going to go over that edge and get that plateau standing there. So thank you, Ed and Dawn, for being part of that, pushing us over the edge.
Yeah, in a good way. I mean, there's pushing over the edge. Pushing me close to the edge, like Doug Hamilton's pushing me close to the edge here. You can see him on. You're on camera here, buddy. We got security footage.
People could see me.
Yeah. They can catch your shenanigans now. So, but we're going to light it up as we wrap up this hour. Thanks again to Pastor Kevin for coming on in for another hour of Share-A-Thon.
See you Friday.
Yeah, light it up here for the next plateau. It's $54,000 plateau, 744 away from the next one, which is a biggie. And I think we'll cross it in the 4 o'clock hour. We'll light it up here on WRGN's Share-A-Thon. We're 88.1 FM, Sweet Valley, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. Right at the top of the 4 o'clock hour here on afternoon number 1, day number 1 of Awesome God Share-A-Thon. Going to be changing things up here in just a bit.
Pastor Kevin stepping on out, and it looks like Doug's in my peripheral vision here. Also, it looks like Tim Madeira as well. Ooh, little wake up right in the afternoon, maybe. I guess as we're heading into 4 o'clock. So yeah, keep it here. Keep the phones ringing. $744 away from our next plateau at $55,000 plateau, just under 28% of the way there. And you can get those phones ringing, keep the momentum going. 800-245-3688. We're still streaming at the moment, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Big thanks to those who have stopped by there. It's been fun. Commander Q is or Commissioner Q is in charge of that. She's doing a great job over there on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We'll keep it there for a little bit as we get to this year's Share-A-Thon theme from Phil Wickham. And what an awesome God.
God is great. Give him.
They turned away for 1 second.
They
They said, "What happened to Pastor Kevin? The poor guy."
They went away for a second, and when they came back,
Yeah.
I mean, the hair
Special
thing.
effects that go on here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There was a filter. Doug had a filter on the whole last hour, and now the filter just wore out. Said, "I'm done."
Yeah.
Is you got to go back.
No,
to
wait. Are
reality.
you saying that right now we're
We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
so we're being heard?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're being heard.
Well, you could give me a heads up that way. I don't say anything. You know, that's gonna be those people are watching. They're gonna be like, "Oh boy, there goes Doug again."
There goes Doug again. Yeah, we're probably not going to be live much longer now that Doug's here. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. But thanks for popping in, folks. We'll be back at some point when Doug isn't here.
Oh,
But
man.
don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the socials, get the word out that we're doing Share-A-Thon and that we're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thanks to your faithful support. 800-245-3688.
Yours.
The camera's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug's
Yours.
he's way too easily distracted. Yeah. It's good that we're not live streaming beyond
Wait,
this.
what? That can't be. Now I want to have fun. Stop.
You should have come out earlier.
it'll be on at 5.
Oh, that's
We'll be
right.
back?
So you'll
Oh,
be
good,
close.
good. Okay, next hour. And
Oh,
then-
boy.
yeah, you're with me, buddy.
Pray for us. All right. Tim's coming on in. Bye.
Where's our song? How much time do we have?
Oh, sorry. Here. Yeah, we still got a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good, good, good.